we've been very blessed to be able to help beautify the campus, and it's been a great summer in that regard.
Out of our 52 campus buildings, you can easily say around 45 of them have or will have something done to them noticeable before our students return.
It's just been a wonderful campus effort, but behind the scenes, what people don't know is that it's been planned. There's been a strategy and a system involved, and as we can find the money to make these improvements, we want to make the current campus more beautiful for faculty, staff, and students, and I think we've come a long way in doing that.
Carson-Newman is really not bricks and mortar, is it? Carson-Newman is our people, and our greatest resource, no doubt about it, is our faculty, our staff, our students. That's Carson-Newman. They deserve the best. And a lot of the work this summer is going to help us be more successful.
The idea behind the renovation of both floors is to make the library more student-friendly. I think students are going to be absolutely delighted with the changes that we've made here in the library.
Over the last really 2 years, the library has gone from a traditional library to a 21st century learning commons.
We're putting in a lot more comfortable furniture. We're adding some new technology. We're adding study rooms because today's students are more collaborative.
The Learning Commons will still provide study carrels and individual study space for those who do need some quiet time to focus, but the design concept is one of group learning. Student success at the Learning Commons will be a point of connection for our students. The Life Direction Center, which housed a lot of the services for student success, was on the 3rd floor of the Baker Building. And so we were looking for a place that would be more accessible to students. And we started thinking about the idea of student success as not a place, but as something that permeated our entire campus. The main floor and the next floor of the library will be a place where a lot of these Life Directions services will be housed. It's going to be an exciting place and space for our students, our faculty, and our staff to learn together.
For a very long time, it's been a dream for the art department to get new windows because we recognize that as the #1 thing that would make the biggest difference in our building in terms of heating and cooling and just overall the comfortable nature of the building for our students. So through the generosity of all these great Carson-Newman folks on campus and off campus and their desire to see this great old building have new life, we were able to achieve our goal, and so now we have new windows.
We started looking into a renovation project of this locker room a couple years ago. What Mr. Hinkle did is take all the doors off, refinish them. We put a new type of lock on the lockers this year. But most importantly, he rehinged them to the left side so that now you don't have to stand there with the door on top of your head in order to open them up.
From your maintenance staff to donors to the Women of Vision, Baptist builders, everyone has had input and everyone is contributing in many ways to make it all happen. One of the largest things folks will notice as they drive through campus is that Sarah Swan dorm has now been painted our new campus standard color and it's been prepped and it looks marvelous. Another big feature is where the Baptist builders have basically pressure washed the whole campus this summer.
It's really cool for me to be a part of it and for me to even start back in August to say, well, you know, our volunteers did that this summer and they worked really hard to do it.
I'm Susan Finley, I'm the project coordinator, and Women of Vision is an organization that works on truth, beauty, and goodness projects here on the Carson-Newman campus. This summer we're working on 4 projects, and we always choose one project that we actually come and do the physical labor on. This summer we have chosen the Appalachian Center, and so we're trying to restore it in some ways to what it would have looked like when it was originally built. And we want this to be a place that the entire Jefferson City community can come to and can celebrate the Appalachian culture that we live in. We have 3 other projects: the Science Building lobby, the Kathleen Manley Wellness Center, and the Tar Music Building.
Of course, everybody knows that we're doing the Chick-fil-A, and we're sitting here in Chick-fil-A, where it's still being remodeled. I've actually talked to seniors who have graduated who are very jealous that they did not have Chick-fil-A, so a lot of excitement. And the Pot Express now is here in the MSAC, and what you're going to find there is you're going to find that's where you're going to get your chips and your snacks and your drinks. It's just a little convenience store for you that's available in front of the MSAC. We're actually putting the Eagle's Nest in the dining hall. It's good with a meal plan, or you can pay at the door. Over at Maples Library, we're going to have outside seating. There'll be table and chairs and a patio and umbrellas and sitting walls, and it'll just be a gorgeous place on a nice day to have lunch.
Well, we've had a lot of activity going on this summer as it relates to our athletic facilities. Obviously, the one that a lot of folks have already seen is our new turf on our football field. We had a very generous donor. In addition to that, our scoreboard that was up last year, we've added some brick columns at the base of that. Very generous donor, the Edwards family, made a donation to our soccer program, and we've built a brand new soccer field house with our softball field. We've taken some of the old turf, and Coach Hollifield has been able to utilize that in our dugouts and around the field itself. In addition, we will begin expanding the softball locker room. But going inside Holt Fieldhouse itself, we're going to be adding some additional upgrades in there, painting, some new logos, etc. around the field house.
This summer, I think what's most exciting is the renovations, for the most part, have been things that are going to affect the students directly.
Carson-Newman University is, in my opinion, the place to be.
Carson-Newman is a place where lives are changed, and what a joy it is to be a part of that.
I cannot wait for students to come back on campus.